Are slingback shoes really a timeless piece for you to add into your wardrobe, or are they just another passing trend? In today's video, I'll be diving into my personal experience with a specific popular pair of slingback shoes, talking about their comfort, style, versatility, plus how you can incorporate these types of shoes into your everyday outfits. Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out if they're really worth the hype. Well, there is so much history behind this specific type of shoe, as well as one designer that really made them classic and timeless and was such a huge inspiration for the fashion industry in general. I wanted to give a very brief backstory on the slingback shoe. So they date back all the way to the 1940s, but when we think of a slingback heel in general, we think of this specific pair that was designed by Coco Chanel in the late 1950s. This specific shoe had a beige base color with the intention to elongate the legs, and they had a black toe which made the foot appear smaller, but was also very practical in terms of everyday use, where it was a lot more durable to wear. Ever since then, it has become a well-loved, comfortable, and elegant pair of shoes for any wardrobe, and has evolved in so many different ways until today, which includes one of the styles that I will be talking about in this video, which is the slingback block heel. So these here are the pair of slingback heels that I have in my wardrobe. You may recognize them. They are the Sézane Paula Babies in the khaki patent leather color. So I've had these for almost a full year now, and I do have to say they are super comfortable. I have gotten so much wear out of them just in this first year, and dare I say they are one of my favorite pair of shoes in my wardrobe as well. So the reason I picked this green color is because last year I really wanted to create a color palette for my wardrobe to be able to include more colorful pieces into my closet. A lot of my shoes were either white, off-white, beige, or black, so I wanted something in a color to be able to have a little bit more fun when styling my outfits. And these here definitely did not disappoint. When it comes to comfort and durability of these specific shoes, for me, in my experience, they were super comfortable. I'm usually someone who needs to go through a break-in period with my shoes, and I didn't need to do that with this pair at all. They were very comfortable from the beginning, and they have held up very well considering I wore them almost every day during last summer and going into the fall season as well. And I even wore them indoors for a couple occasions as well. I overall really love them. The color I chose was very well intended, as I feel like they added just that extra little something to every outfit. And I will demonstrate in the next segment of this video on how I styled them for specific occasions, because I do wear these shoes on a casual basis. I wear them to work, and I do wear them when I go out in the evening or I have some sort of event. So overall, I can easily say that these shoes have been super versatile for me and very easy to style. So let's get into a few ways that I love to style the slingback block heel shoe. So for this first outfit, I wanted to show how you can casually style the slingback block heel shoe. And while there's no doubt that these pair perfectly with your favorite pair of jeans and a cozy sweater, I wanted to show something a little bit different for this look. And so I went for a beige pair of denim with a classic t-shirt. And while all of this look together may have nothing wrong with it, and I could very easily just wear this and get out the door. I really like to add accessories into my outfits just to give them that little bit more detail and a little bit more depth. So a way that I like to do that is with the addition of a belt. I love belts, and I'm starting to have a little collection in my wardrobe. So this one here was another addition that I added to my collection last summer. We clearly see that I had this obsession with this specific shade of green last summer, but I'm still loving it, and this color green has proven to be very versatile in my wardrobe. So I'm very happy that these two pieces can work together very nicely with multiple outfits. So I am tying back the green in the shoes back in with my belt. And just to further complete the look, I added a pair of sunglasses and my favorite bag to this outfit. So this is, to me, the perfect spring outfit. But here where I live, it's usually a little bit colder in the springtime, so I do need to add a jacket before I head out the door. So for this look, I thought a blazer would look really nice. It's kind of giving this look a casual but still put together kind of vibe. And so with this outfit, I am ready to go on my day, run some errands, and maybe grab a cup of coffee. Work in an office environment, then I think this style of shoe will be your go-to for your everyday outfits. This is one of the ways that I love wearing these types of shoes. So for this outfit, I wore them with a classic pair of trousers. These are one of my favorites from Aritzia. And to make the outfit lean a little bit more for springtime, I decided to pair it with this super chunky cotton sweater vest. I really like the mix of textures in this outfit, and I could have very well easily added a belt to this look, but I thought with how much of a statement the sweater vest was, I feel like it was enough with just my jewelry and the shoes to kind of complete this overall look. As a finishing touch, I added my work bag, which is another item that I really love from Sézane. I snagged this up in one of their archive sales, and it has been my go-to for work ever since. And finally, for any evening event or date night, I paired these shoes with a classic silky midi dress and a little sweater just to keep in the warmth for those chilly spring evenings. This specific one I had in my wardrobe is in a leopard print, and I really like that it's kind of like a dark green type of leopard print, which matches really nicely with the shoes. Now, you definitely don't need to match your shoes with your entire outfit. This is just something that I like to do when styling my outfits. But this is just to give you overall an idea and some inspiration on how you could possibly style this type of shoe. And so since I wanted to cover up a little bit around my shoulders and my arms, I went for this cardigan, which is another piece from Sézane. It is in a dark navy color, which I think pairs really nicely with this deep green that is seen in the rest of the outfit. And if I get warm or anything in the restaurant or indoors, wherever I am, I could just easily pop it over my shoulders, and it kind of acts as a nice accessory to the overall look as well. So is this classic shoe really worth the hype? I think it's safe to say for me personally that they definitely are worth it. I think they are a good investment and a really nice piece to add into your wardrobe. They have proven to be so versatile in just this first year of me wearing them that I think I will just keep reinventing outfits with them and finding new ways to style them as my style evolves with the coming years as well. So if you have a similar style to mine, or you're looking for a shoe to fall back on for any occasion and something that will really last the test of time. I think that the slingback heel is definitely one to consider. If you enjoyed watching this video, then I'd really appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And if you love styling and outfit inspiration type of videos, then definitely subscribe and click the little notification bell to not miss out on any future videos here on my channel. If you watched until the very end, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!